It's time for the United Hearts Family Fest, Saturday, September 13th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at Trinity Church on South 24th. Enjoy awesome music from local artist Liz Bentley and the Silver Bullets, an assortment of food and drinks, a beer and wine tent, quarter auctions, games, bounce houses, crafts, and tons of activities for the kids, or sign up for the cornhole tournament. Scan the QR code for discounted tickets or visit our Facebook page for more information. And don't miss out on the fun. Family Fest is sponsored by Peters Heating and Air Conditioning and Trinity Church.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Kay Iftner, President of the Board of New Philadelphia. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yes.
Honored to be here.
Well, I'm happy you're here. I'm a little embarrassed to say I don't know a lot about New Philadelphia, but in talking to you, I don't think I'm alone, so it's going to be a great conversation, very enlightening.
It should be, I hope so.
Yes.
That's why I'm here.
Absolutely. All right, Kay, so let's get into it. Tell me a little bit about New Philadelphia. Where are you and what is kind of the mission?
Okay, first of all, the New Philadelphia Association, which I am representing, has stewarded the New Philadelphia site for almost 30 years.
Okay.
And to the point where we've done a lot of work out there. We have a kiosk and have been able now to get New Philadelphia town site as part of the National Park Service.
Okay.
And that legislation was signed in December of 2022. It's a long, slow process to transition things to the National Park Service, especially now, but we're working on it, and we're really proud of where we've come and where we've been.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar with the site, it is 3 miles east of Barry,
Okay.
which makes it about 35 miles from here in Quincy. And it is a very inspirational site. The reason it's important is that it is the commemoration of a frontier town that was founded in 1836 by Frank McWhorter and his wife Lucy, and it was the first town in the United States legally platted and registered by an African American before the Civil War. And what makes it even more commemorable is the fact that he was a formerly enslaved person who purchased his own freedom, and that of his wife and eventually 16 other family members, 16 total family members.
Wow.
So the story starts in Kentucky. He was actually in South Carolina. He was enslaved there. His father his father was his enslaver, and he moved the family to Kentucky in 1795, and there Frank met his wife Lucy, who lived on a adjoining farm, and freedom was very important to him. He was very industrious, and his enslaver allowed him to hire himself out on the side and earn extra money. And with that money, the first thing he did was bought his wife Lucy's freedom because she was pregnant, and by the laws at the time, if she was free, the baby would be born free. So he bought Lucy first for a cost of about $800, which in today's dollars would be almost $20,000.
Wow.
And then 2 years later, by continuing to work, and he was able to purchase his own freedom. And that date was September 13th, and that is why we celebrate Free Frank Freedom Day on September 13th.
So you just held Free Frank Freedom Day just this past weekend, and tell me a little bit about it.
Well, it was a wonderful event. It was at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on Saturday, so unfortunately it was kind of in the heat of the day.
It was a little warm,
It
that's
was a
all
little
right.
warm that day,
Yeah.
but it was a fairly short ceremony, about an hour and a half at the site. And at the New Philadelphia site, the town is gone, but we have a kiosk that commemorates the location of the original town site. We have wonderful educational storyboards around the kiosk so people can go there on their own and learn. But we had a wonderful event. We had 2 representatives from the National Park Service were there. And we kicked it off with some really inspirational song selections by a woman from Jacksonville who was an African-American person. She sang 2 songs during the course of the day, and she is a assistant principal at a grade school over there and had herself grown up never hearing the story about Newfoundland. So it was pretty meaningful for her. She was happy to be there.
Yeah.
We had some opening remarks, and then we had proclamations from both the city of Barry, the County of Pike, and the Governor's Office proclaiming September 13th, Free Frank Freedom Day in Illinois.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And what we had a theme this year. It was a blueprint for true American democracy, the legacy of Free Frank McWhorter. And we did that because what makes New Philadelphia remarkable is not just the fact that it was established, which was in itself pretty monumental, but the way the people lived. It was actually an interracial village back before the Civil War.
Wow.
White people, black people lived side by side. Homes were next to each other. They went to church together. They went to school together. And they lived really as a true interracial community.
Sure.
And it's pretty amazing. In
Harmonious,
fact, the
yeah.
majority of the people there were European Americans as opposed to African Americans.
Okay.
So
Very interesting.
yeah, very interesting. And like I said, it's worth going out there. It's all self-guided, and so you can learn a lot about the history by visiting. We also have an augmented reality app where
Okay.
you can you download the app on your phone. You can walk around this little quarter of an acre walk, and it gives you some 3D stories about New Philadelphia. It's very
Neat.
entertaining for kids.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool. I see, and I'm looking at the book, and I did a little bit of background, just a little bit of research, just so I didn't sound like an idiot coming out. But I do think that it's incredible, the stories that we don't know, but it's even more incredible that people like you and the association work so hard to make these stories more accessible to a lot of people, and so people can get to know the history, because it's just so important that we revisit some of that, right?
And what's really unique about the New Philadelphia Association and the whole project is the fact that we have descendants of Free Frank and Free Lucy, both
Right.
on our board. There were a number of them that were there that day. Gerald McWhorter is the great-great-grandson of Free Frank and Free Lucy. He was there. His sister actually lives in Barry now. She's
wow.
in a assisted living place in Barry. But we had a number of other descendants of the McWhorters from Kansas, from Texas, from all over the country. So
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, it was. And then at the end of the day, Gerald did challenge us all to not forget the history
Right.
of Free Frank and Free Lucy and try to continue that legacy and live side by side.
Right, absolutely. It's an important message, an important story. And again, you've done great things, including the event to bring some more engagement around it. But there's also a book if people weren't able
Yes,
to make
yes.
the event, which I'm looking forward to looking into. I mean, it tells the story of the legacy of it, right?
Yes, we have a website where
Okay.
you can learn a lot about New Philadelphia. It's just newphiladelphiail.org.
Okay.
And a lot of this information is on there. The kiosk, as I said, is self-guided. And then we have a number of publications about New Philadelphia. The most current is called New Philadelphia, and it's written by that McWhorter descendant, Gerald McWhorter, who is a retired professor from the University of Illinois and a pioneer in Black studies, and his wife, Kate Williams McWhorter, who is also a retired professor from University of Illinois. They wrote this book in 2018. It's a wonderful history full of pictures that they gleaned from everywhere. A lot of family histories are captured. And so it's a good introduction to New Philadelphia, but history never stops. So they are in the process of writing the next version.
Book number 2.
Book number 2, which
Very
will
cool.
hopefully be out in 2026. So
Very
it's-
incredible. Yeah, good stuff. So then the event, September 13th, is that going to be something that is an annual event? Or are we hoping that there are more events throughout the year? Or
Well, it for sure will be an annual event. This was actually the 5th time that we've done it. Our first one was a kind of a low-key thing back in 2019. But yes, it's going to be an annual event. And the National Park Service has endorsed it as an annual event that they want to do also.
Okay.
Next year is the 190th anniversary
Wow.
of the town being founded, which coincides, of course, to the celebration, 250th celebration of the country.
Right.
So we'll have lots of things happening next year.
Yeah, very
It'll
big
be
event.
a big one.
Very, very cool. Well, I think the association is doing incredible things. I'm glad that your event went well. I look forward to hearing more about it and to doing my own research on it. It is very important to familiarize ourselves with history and to celebrate the goodness of it, right? The good things that happened, and living harmoniously is something I think we could all use.
We could all use that right now.
We could all use it. So if you don't know enough about New Philadelphia or Frank Freedom Day, I encourage you to look into it, visit the website, go visit the site. It's there for our enjoyment and for our engagement. So.
And we do have a Facebook page, and right now there's a little, very brief video recap of Saturday's event, which is pretty fun to watch.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much, Kay. I
Thank you
appreciate
very
you coming in and look forward to learning more about it.
Okay.
All right. Thanks so much. And coming up next, I sit down with Anita Henke with Covered Bottoms. We will talk about the diaper bank and how you can get involved. Stay tuned.
Utopia is now open every day from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and till 1 a.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Chill out with a craft cocktail or an ice-cold beer. And Utopia's got the latest gaming machines with big jackpots ready for you to win. Need the perfect spot for your next celebration? Utopia features a beautiful event venue, available now for parties, reunions, and private events. So come see what all the buzz is about. The drinks are cold, the space is hot, and Utopia is ready for you.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan-favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's a fun place to eat and drink. 2902 Broadway.
Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tea, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
And welcome back. Joining me now, Anita Henke with Covered Bottoms Diaper Bank. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Well, I'm fantastic. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yes.
I feel very honored you're having me back.
Well, I love it. So Covered Bottoms, I know we've talked about it before, but maybe some people don't know what this is or what the mission is all about. Can you give me a little background?
You bet. Covered Bottoms Diaper Bank originated in 2020. We started with a group of people that were very interested in getting this together to be able to provide diapers for families in our area. It was a bigger elephant than I realized it was going to be, but it's been a great elephant. It's tasted really good all the way through. And we operate through partner agencies. So our diapers are distributed through our partner agencies.
Okay.
We do not directly work with the public. Our partner agencies are the one that directly works with our our public. They can find those names out on our website, coveredbottoms.org. And I can also tell you who our partners
let's hear it.
Are. It's Child and Family Connections, Community for Christ Assistance Center, DCFS, the Blazer Fuel Station. That's new out at John Wood.
Yeah, I was going to say that is new. Yeah.
Open Hands Food Pantry, that's a new one as well. Parent and Child Together, which is packed, and we have several places in the area. Salvation Army Transitions, which is Parents as Teachers, and West Central Child Care Connection.
Okay. So a lot of places that, and when you're saying partners, this is who so you gather all these diapers from a loving community and then distribute them to these partners that then distribute them to people who need them.
Correct.
Yes.
You've got it.
All right, so tell me, since the inception of this, since you started this, how many diapers have you collected and distributed?
559,765.
That's incredible.
Think about how many bottoms have been helped with.
Yes.
Isn't that great?
Diapers are expensive for everyone, and I know people are like, well, just do the, reusable, but it's not always possible. It's easier, I think, to have people who care about this mission, right? Collecting it.
This is a mission that takes a village.
Yes.
Okay. We operate with volunteers. If we did not have our volunteers come and package our diapers, we would not be able to do this. So we have consistently had RSVP and St. Peter's Church. There's a group that comes, and it's not just women.
Right.
We have some men that come, and they're so absolutely awesome. But they wrap every other month or so.
Okay.
And in an hour's time, our best was over 20,000 they
Wow.
wrapped. So how that works is our
ask,
diapers come in, they're given to us, or we do purchase.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll get to that in just a minute.
Sure.
But our diapers come in the packages. We take them apart. We repackage them in groups of 25.
Okay.
And then we brand them with our own information on them. So when they go to that family, the family knows this is where they're coming from.
Okay.
Families are allowed up to 50 diapers a month,
Okay.
2 packages of 25, and up to the age of 3.
Okay.
So at the age of 3, it's cut off at that time. So we have people who will donate diapers. We have people who will give us money, donate money. Now, we partner with National Diaper Bank, the National Diaper Bank.
Okay.
And so through the National Diaper Bank, we have the ability to purchase our diapers at a much reduced rate.
Okay.
So if you give me $1, or you go to the store and you buy $1 of diapers, you give me $1, I can buy twice as many.
It goes far. It goes farther.
Yeah, it goes further.
Yeah.
Now, do I care if we get diapers, real diapers?
You're not picky.
I am
No.
not picky. We'll
No.
take diapers and wipes any day that you want to
Yes.
give them to us. Now, we are having a diaper drive coming up on Wednesday of this week. It's going to be hot that day.
Be a warm one, but that's all right.
We're going to be under a tent,
Okay.
which hopefully that helps us a lot. And we'll be at Sam's Club.
Sam's Club. Everybody loves
We have
Sam's.
been at Sam's Club. This will be our 3rd year out there. They treat us royally, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll be right out front, unless we just have to move onto the inside. We're not planning on moving to the inside. So if you are not a member of Sam's Club, but you want to come out, you can drive up. We'll come to your car. We'll take your diapers. We'll take your cash. You drive up and tell us hello and bring us a bottle of water.
Yeah.
We'll be happy for that as
Yes.
well. Yeah.
Yes. The
Yeah.
volunteers there, as you mentioned, it does take a village. Everybody that volunteers for this organization is incredible. The offering this type of resource to families that are in need is pretty incredible as well.
It is
Yeah.
very incredible.
Yeah.
And a lot of times families go to the grocery store. Do I buy diapers? Do I buy milk?
Yeah.
And it's really sad, to think that that happens. There isn't any government assistance for diapers. So truly, people have to buy
There's
them.
not.
There is not.
That's wild to me.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Well, so there you go. Get involved with the diaper drive. It's Wednesday, September 17th. You'll be there all day, 10 to 5.
10 to 5.
Okay. Try to stay a little cool. It might be
We
a challenge,
will.
but you can go in. Yeah,
We
it'll
will,
all be
yeah.
worth it. So newborn to size 6, but I think I remembered the bigger sizes are sometimes in higher demand. Is that
thank
right?
you for saying that.
Yeah.
We love to get 4, 5, and 6.
Okay.
Because those are the ones, they're the most expensive for us, and they're the ones that are most popular.
Sure.
We typically don't take pull-ups, we don't take swimmers, we take just regular diapers. They
Okay.
don't have to be a certain brand. We're happy to have them. Now, occasionally I'll have somebody who will email me and they say, hey, my child's out of diapers, can I donate these to you?
Sure.
They can, as long as they come from a smoke-free home, they're clean. We do take an open package.
Okay.
In fact, I have a box at my house that has, they're all wrapped except one package is gone.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we will take those.
Okay.
As well. So we're just happy to do this. We're happy to do it for the community. We're happy to celebrate National Diaper Awareness Week.
Yeah.
And it is a great group. There's these agencies all over the United States. Check it out. It's just really quite interesting. So it does take a village.
Yeah.
Okay. So if the village could come around us on Wednesday,
You'd
Sam's
love it.
Club,
Yes.
10 to 5, we would just love to have that village around us.
And then, so one of the things I noticed on here, which is pretty incredible, when you think about a small amount, you can sponsor a child for a year for $100, or sponsor a truck for $5,000.
Exactly. Sometimes we have a big company that'll
Sure.
come alongside and say, hey, we can do this. Yes, so if you give me $100, you can think in terms, I'm going to fill the gap. So let's make that clear. We only provide up to 50 diapers a month. All right. So the national statistics show that it's about 50 diapers a month that a family is short.
Okay.
So we call that filling the gap.
Gotcha.
Okay. So that $100 is actually it's just a wee bit over $100, but we make that work.
Yeah.
And if you gave us $100, you can think in terms of I am helping one family to fill that gap.
To fill the gap.
Yeah.
Cover those bottoms. You can help with the diaper drive. It is, again, Wednesday, September 17th, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Sam's Club. Donations, wipes, diapers, all are welcome. You can go right in Sam's and get a giant box and donate those. You can bring cash. You can bring maybe some leftovers if your kiddo didn't use them all.
Correct.
Everything is welcome. And if anybody's interested in volunteering, how would they go about getting more information on
Well,
that?
the best way to do that is to go on our website,
Okay.
coveredbottoms.org, and you can send us an email, and it will come directly to actually our project manager, Brandy, and she reaches out. Sometimes I have people reach out to me. That's perfectly fine. I've been doing this a bit, so I'm kind of associated with it. But we can get you plugged into our volunteer times. Okay. We also have our Facebook page. Please follow our Facebook page.
Yep.
That kind of gives you the newest things that are happening. And Brandy's really good about posting pictures of a wrap. We just did Quarter Madness a few days ago. That was a great success. We had a fabulous time. So we're a really fun, energetic group.
Very active.
To be around.
Yes.
And our mission is to help families fill that gap, keep those babies clean and healthy.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's help cover those bottoms. Anita, thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's always a joy to sit down with you.
It's always a joy to sit down with you, too.
Appreciate
So
it.
we didn't giggle and laugh, but it's all good.
Well, hey, we'll do it after, right? We won't have to cut so much out this time. No, it's good. It's always great to see you. Good luck with the drive. Get out there, show some love, cover those bottoms, and let's keep those baby buns clean and healthy.
Clean and healthy.
Yes. Anita, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
All right. That does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for Coffee Talk. See you then.